Alright, so hi guys, this is Shay. We're back with another video, and today we're going to be trying Temu products. So I bought these 3 different polygels. I think the pink one was like $1 and some change. I'm not really sure. But when I put them in the description, you guys will be able to see them for yourselves. So this one actually wasn't the pink one, but I really liked the packaging. Like, it was really pretty to me. I really like this one as well because, like, with this whole collection, it's like a glitter polygel. And with the glitter polygels, like, they have dresses with their color on it, which I think is super pretty. So, and I think the pink one's probably the most basic, but that's fine. I did speed this up just because it took me too long to open these up. Yeah, so the last one was probably the most basic, which is the pink one, but I really liked the first one's packaging. It was really pretty to me. So this was this pretty pink color, and I really like this color, so I definitely think I'm going to be using this in my next video or video after. I really want to use the blue one, though, because the blue and pink, so they would go so well together. But it took me like too many attempts to open that because I had to have my sister. I was like, can you open this for me? And she couldn't open it, so I just ended up using scissors to like stab the top because they really make sure that it's stuck in there. And this last one, so when I got this one, I was really looking at the color because I was like, this is really not what I thought I was getting. Because in the description picture, it showed a nude. So when I saw this color, it was like a mauve, sort of. Not really a mauve, but it just felt like a dark brown. That's what it looked like. And I wasn't happy. But also, I did get my new nail lamp, and I love this one. It's also so fast and it cures so quick. Like, yes, it was worth the money. Yeah, so now we're going to go on to cuticle prep. So we're going to be pushing back our cuticle. And then we're going to push back the next cuticle. I made this cuticle, I just made this nail prep very slow, very short. So I did buy this, I don't know what these bits are called, but I needed one. I was struggling to open this. So I needed a new one because I lost my old one. No idea where it's at, but it was only 44 cents. I was like, that is such a deal. So yes, of course I bought it. And I only need that bit, so I didn't really need to buy any other ones because I already have most of the bits that I need. So I did just go over top of my nail bit and go around my cuticle areas. I didn't show all that on camera because I feel like I spent too much time doing my middle finger. So then we're gonna go around the cuticle area, and then we're going to like just take the shine off the nail bed. And then we're going in with my cuticle bit. We're just gonna go around the cuticle. That's all I'm doing with this one. We're not gonna like go on top of the nail bed or anything. I only showed you my thumb, I believe. So yeah, we're just gonna continue to do that. Go around that side. Make sure we're going on the left and the right. Then we're gonna put on some Beetles top coat. Was it top coat or base coat? I think I used top coat because last time I've been using base coat, and boy, not only is it a struggle to take the nails off, it literally feels like it's the last time I used Beetles base coat, which was on it was on the what is it? The one with the flowers. It literally pulled off my whole pinky nail. So I'm not a fan of using their, I'm not like sure if I want to use their base coat anymore. I think I want to start using their top coat. Anyways, we did have to glue this nail tip on. And I did have to hold it down just because I did not buff it, and I guess I forgot to. So yeah, I did that for the rest of the nails. Now we're getting on to our polygel application. I did just speed this little part up, but don't worry, I do slow it down a little bit. Now, like I'm saying, this color looks very like dark brownish. It looks more of a nude when I cured it though, so I'm not like totally mad with the set. It just looks, I don't know, it looks very weird when it's not cured. Okay, so we're going to talk about this polygel just because I did not like the consistency. And it's not even about the fact that it's a watery polygel. It's about the fact that it constantly kept flooding my cuticle. I had to continue to wipe it. I also did not like the texture. I don't mind runny polygels, but this felt like builder gel. Felt like I was working with builder gel. I had to use so much alcohol just so I could actually pat it down the nail because it was having so many issues. It kept sticking to everything. So I don't know. I'm gonna give this polygel like a 6. It deserves a 5 out of 10 just because it's sticky. It's sticky. It's not even grainy. Like, the pink one looked like it was grainy when I put it on the swatch thing. It looked grainy. But this one, I don't know. I'm just not a fan. And then compared to a Morovin, I feel like Morovin for cheap polygel really put, like, the bar up there. And I just think because the Morovin polygel was so stiff. And it was a good consistency. I cannot say the same for this one. It definitely felt like I was messing with builder gel. It didn't feel like acrylic. Yeah, so yeah. So my other last two nails are spread out, and it's not even a polygel that made this video 25 minutes long. It's the nail art. It took me quite a minute. Like, and pretty much this application does fly by rather smoothly, so I do think I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of the process with some music, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna sign off here, and I'll be back when I need to explain things. All right, so the music over. It's still not time for me to explain, but we're just gonna hop back on here. So we're just gonna be smoothing out the polygel. Then you would do this the same way you would do with any polygel. You just take it in beads. These nails felt super short to me, so I did this in one bead or two. If I didn't have enough, I needed to build an apex. I really didn't build an apex with these. I built an apex with my pointer finger, ring finger. My pinky was pretty thin, and my middle finger had a dip in it, but I was like too aggravated to mess with this polygel again. So yeah, I didn't like fix it or anything, so it just had a dip in it, which is fine. So now we're gonna be doing my thumb. This one is the only one that's like, other than my pinky and my middle finger, these are the one that's not sped up. So yeah, we're just gonna go pat pat pat. This was a little too much polygel, and there also was a lot of hair getting stuck to this. And you guys can see kind of how messy like my napkin is. Like all the times I had to dab and how all the polygel got everywhere. But I'm hoping with these other two Temu polygels that it went smoothly. I had already seen a review on the blue one. Like the blue glitter. Let me get up. Let me go and see where that's at. On the blue glitter polygel, I had already seen Nails by Key do a video on that. I saw Nails by Vic do one with a pink one, and I wish I had been able to buy the pink one, but it was out of stock. Also, I don't know how I feel about Temu shipping. Like, it kind of took a little minute. I'm not very sure how I feel about it. It just took like, it took around 11. No, it was 10 days. And my Shein package got here quicker than this one did. So, I don't know why. Like, people was lying saying it's 2-day shipping. The shipping is so fat. No, it's not. No, it's that. Because I was waiting for this package to come so I could do me some content. I could have done something with the Shein, but like, I think Shein is selling polygels now, which I have to go check that out. But I want to try Temu because this is the one that I have been seeing trending anyways. I haven't seen this color specifically, but I have seen other polygels trend from there. So yeah, I'm going to continue by just going up on the speed. Practically my polygel application is just very simple. All I really do is just pat. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it that it is to the polygel. Like, you don't have to do much more than that. If you want to, you can, but I just think it's just easier than that. You don't like want to drag it fully off the nail. You want to just pat. So anyways, now we're going to be wiping this off and we're going to get into my filing. So I'm going to sign off here because there is sound. So enjoy this part and make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next part. Yeah. Alright, so we're back and we've already shaped, filed, and buffed, so we're going to get into the nail art of this set. This is supposed to be an abstract nail design with purple butterflies, but I cannot find my butterflies anywhere. I don't know where I put the stickers because I have been reorganizing lately and like putting everything where it needs to go. And I don't know where I put all my butterfly stickers, like all my decal stickers. I don't know where they are because I don't know where I put them at. And I will be having to look through my drawers and my bins to find them. But anyways, so we're going to be using this light pastel polish. The only issue I have with this polish is that this one isn't gel. This is just regular nail polish, but it did dry very quickly because it's so hot. Yeah, so it wasn't too much of a issue, but my ring finger did keep getting messed up, which I was like, whatever, and I was kind of getting annoyed with it. So yeah, if you see the sense like a little bit of aggression, that's why. But it was pretty easy to draw everything on. This one was pretty pigmented as well. I kind of just wanted to do something abstract just because I've been seeing them everywhere. I've also been seeing like 3D nail art with like the chrome powder, and I wanted to get some like hot pink chrome powder, but they don't have the exact look on to look on Amazon, see if I can find it there. So what we're going to do is I just drew a line. We're going to just fill this whole thing in. I need to stop going on my tangents. I just can't help it. It's literally. So, yeah, I really can't see the angle, but I'm just filling in that little line that I drew up earlier. That line that I drew, we're just kind of going to continue with that. As you can see, these are supposed to be abstract. I don't know how abstract they were, but I'm definitely going to say that my pinky and my middle finger were definitely my favorites. And my middle finger wasn't even abstract because I was supposed to do like abstract design, but I really couldn't think of what to do that was like abstract that I hadn't already done. And I was looking for nail inspiration, but I couldn't find anything I liked, so we just ended up doing a French tip. And we're not going to talk about the mask right there. I don't know why I even had that on my desk, but anyway. So I had to go take these brushes out. These were some new ones I haven't even used yet. I have these for around 2 months, I believe. I hadn't used them. So we're going to be using base coat to draw on a French tip. And why did I do this? Oh, because I had to do chrome powder. I was actually planning on doing the glitter, but I really... I don't know, the glitter isn't as vibrant as I thought it was going to be. It's more of a lavender, so, like, it's not even, like, the good lavender. It's not the lavender I like. So I was kind of doubting how it looked on the nail set, but it came out looking fine. So we're going to fill that we're going to fill the French tip fully in with the base coat. If you can't see the base coat, then I recommend you turn your light on and you can just look like really closely. You can see where you see the base. You can see on the nail where the base coat is. And if you have any issues, just take a cleanup brush with either acetone or alcohol. I did end up using alcohol just because I think it removes base coat like better. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take that, dip it in some acetone, and clean around the cuticle area. Also, like the side walls of the French tip, just so it doesn't come out looking messy or anything. And if it does, and with the chrome powder, you can use alcohol to remove it. I do think that you should use alcohol instead of, instead of nail polish remover. Just because, like, well, first off, it can mess up the design of the chrome powder and, well, pigment powder. This one's pigment powder, not chrome powder. It can mess up the design. And also, alcohol, I feel like, removes it a little bit better and easier. I don't have to put so much on there for it to be off. And so I kind of filled it in way too much. Also, I didn't make my French tip as long as I wanted it to be, so I had to fix that too. Then I would try to dust it off to see if anything would come off, but nothing was coming off, so I had to go take my brush, dip in some alcohol, and just clean that French tip up. I really didn't show that too much on camera, but then I cleaned around the little cuticle area and everything like that. So then I'm going to speed this part up just because I had to clean off my whole hand because I had gotten pigment powder everywhere. That's the only reason why I don't like using pigment powder, because it's just so messy. So yeah, I had to clean that up. It also got on my cuticle area, so I had to wipe that with some alcohol too. But it was really just about getting in there to make sure I got it all right. I really did love how this nail ended up looking, just because I felt when I first did this pigment powder that it really didn't blend too well with the set. It was like it needs something else, so I decided to use purple, and we're gonna be doing purple 4-pointed stars, well, lavender technically. Yeah, I really couldn't get a good view, but I did put a towel down just because this is an old messed up towel, so y'all can kind of see what I was doing. I was trying to be out of camera, but y'all kind of got to see how I drew them. I used my dotting tool to put one dot in there. You're supposed to drag the gel polish from the dot, but I don't know. I had to put some extra on there. I really liked how my first pointed star came out. It came 4-pointed star. It really came out good. It looks great. The second one, I had too many attempts, so I had to speed this part up. It took me too many attempts to do this last one. So I kept trying. I did put this. This is very sped up though. So yeah, y'all can just see that I kept wiping it off and trying to get my second attempt wasn't too bad. I don't know why I wiped that one off. But yeah, it took me over 4 or 5 tries to get this correct. Anyways, I just ended up getting annoyed, so we left it like that. Yeah, so as you can see, I messed up quite a bit, and I had to keep like redoing it because I was like, it can be better. It can be better. So we ended up leaving it like that. I liked how this looked, but I still felt like it needed something. So we just used that lavender color that I used from earlier, and I just drew this around. Also, I was really lucky with this color because this was only 25 cents. Literally, it was so cheap. It was in the clearance bin. And I was like, when I had to go buy, I was like, is this clearance? And they was like, yeah, because it wouldn't ring up. So I had to go and talk to the cashier. And I was like, can you turn this to its regular price? Because it's like, it's saying it's like $5, and I'm not paying $5. I'm not paying $5 for regular nail polish. Let's be honest. I ain't doing it. That ain't it. So I was like, can you just change the price? And she actually ended up changing all my prices to 25 cents. So that was like really good. Yeah, God bless her, because like she actually didn't even have to do that because the rest of them were supposed to be that natural price. Because I didn't get those from the clearance bin or anything. Where am my speaker at? I'm trying to figure it out. So yeah. Anyway, so that's what we have, and I did have to just rub some pigment powder in on my pinky. Now, if y'all really didn't see how I put my base coat on, but that is how I rub my pigment powder in. I did not really draw this as a abstract nail. It was supposed to be, but then I kind of changed it. Like, I don't know. I still really like it though. Now we're gonna clean up some of the sides because I felt like the line went over a little bit. I did trace this with that lavender color that I was using earlier, but I also did a 4-point star just to really make sure that it was really in this time. I actually wanted to use some planet charms for my middle and my pinky, but they would not stick. For the life of me, they would not stick. So I ended up scrapping that idea. So yeah, so I don't know what I was really doing here. Like, I can't see what I was doing here. I'm not sure what I was doing, but oh, I'm drawing a 4-pointed star, so y'all can get a better view of how I did it. This star actually was too big, but I don't think I only noticed that until after I made it, which is fine, I presume, because it still looked really good with the nail set, so I wasn't like bugging about it or anything. It still looks really pretty though. So I really do love this nail set, even though I was complaining a lot. I really did like how this came out. So what I'm going to be doing is taking some base coat and putting it around this little abstract part. And what we're going to be doing is putting some glitter on top of that. Now, I probably should have used the pigment powder and put that on top of that, but I just felt like it was basic and it was missing something. But this powder just wasn't the color I wanted it to be. It wasn't as vibrant as it looked in the jar, so I don't know. I was like a little disappointed with that, but I got over it. And I just ended up deciding to add it. After I already added it to one thing, I was like, oh, it's cute. But then I added it to the second, I was like, I don't know if I liked it. But it looks fine in the end, so we're going to leave it be. I'm going to sign probably off now, and I'll come back to make, I think you guys deserve to watch the rest of this process, because I have been, like, rambling for over 23 minutes and 9 seconds. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, sign off here, and I'll be back in the end. Alright, so I am back for the end review. So this is some cuticle I also bought from Temu. I really like this. It does not smell like peaches, but it is very hydrating. Now, I don't use cuticle pens, so I was very like unsure how it works, but you're just supposed to twist it like clockwise, I believe, and then it just starts coming out. And you can tell like I did it the right way because more oil started coming out. But anyway, I really like this cuticle pen, so y'all should make sure to get that. I'm gonna make sure I leave the rest of all the stuff in the link below. Probably not the butterflies because I don't remember where I got these from. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah. So bye guys, I will see you in the next one.